They got into a little argument backstage. Allegedly, Brandy called Monica ghetto. Boom, Monica hit her. It seems like Brandy do stuff to save face. Monica ain't that kind of girl. Monica from the hood. What's going on, y'all? It's AyooTravv, and I'm back with another video. As y'all can see, I have snow crab, y'all. I got corn. I also have head-on shrimp. I've never had head-on shrimp before, so this is a little bit different. Yeah, let me go ahead and say grace, and we're going to start eating, and we're going to get talking. Father God, I come today to ask you to watch over this food. Please let it be a nourishment to my body. Please let me digest this food properly. In your name I pray. Amen, amen, one time. Amen. Y'all, look at this shrimp. Because I never had, I don't even know if you, like, well, ooh. I don't know if I was supposed to do that. But I did it anyway. Yeah, I don't know. Found out a video in a couple days, y'all know what? How y'all day going today, though? My day is going pretty well. Oh, I see I'm going to have to fight with these shrimp. I don't like that. I'm trying to peel it off as fast as I can, y'all. I know y'all probably like, come on. You know what? That was a shell on it. We'll fight with the shrimp later. Let's go ahead and get into these big old crab. Big old snow crab. Yo, I got so much seasoning on here. Ooh. Y'all, our topic is gonna be real simple today. So, everyone knows. If you don't know, you've been living under a rock. But everybody know about this ongoing feud, I guess you want to call it, between Brandy and Monica, right? So today, when y'all get this video, they will have already done it, but today they are doing the versus battle on Instagram Live and Apple Music. And I just feel like this is going to be so iconic because Brandy and Monica have been compared to each other since they started. Because they both came out, when they were very young. kind of made similar music. You know, both R&B. And y'all know in America we can't have two people doing the same thing. Y'all know that. Without people comparing. So they had that's a big one. So they did a song called "The Boy Is Mine" in the 90s. And now they both didn't have, you know, successful solo careers. But they both only had one Grammy. And that Grammy was for "The Boy Is Mine." And everybody always wanted to know, you know, what? We know the fans and, you know, society can start beef, but it just seemed a little bit more, it seemed a little bit deeper than that. So we always want to know. So apparently it came out that before Brandy and Monica had a performance at "A Boy's Mind," I think it was at the VMAs, they got into a little argument backstage. Allegedly, Brandy called Monica ghetto. Boom, Monica hit her. Now that's the alleged story. They supposed to be talking about it tonight on Versus. So we gonna see. We're gonna see how much, you know, how much they reveal. But that story came from multiple sources. And Monica and Brandy actually did an interview back when they were promoting their song in 2012. And Monica slipped up and said that she put her hands on her. And if you could see the look on Brandy's face, I think she was more so like, why did you say that? Like, because it seems like Brandy do stuff to save face, you know? Like, she don't want to be looked at in a negative light, so she try to, you know, sugarcoat stuff. But Monica ain't that kind of girl. Monica from the hood. Monica gonna keep it real. So, and then apparently after that, they were beefing again. So it's just like, what is the real issue? Now, I ain't gonna lie. It's been a lot of stories that then came out about stuff that Brandy done did when she was younger, like younger in her career or earlier in her career, I should say. Ain't nothing really in there. Like, I didn't know, do y'all know the R&B group Immature? I didn't know that the guy Romeo wore an eye patch because him and Brandy got into like a little scuffle and she threw a book at his eye. I didn't know that. I did not know that, y'all. That is very crazy. That's crazy. But I wonder what what made her confident enough, or should I say bold enough, to throw that book at him, but she wasn't bold enough to hit Monica back. I don't know. I do not know. But I think it's all crazy. Now, Monica did say in a recent interview that the industry did play a part in what was going on and like the fans and stuff like that. But she said that they all fed into it, so they didn't make it no better. So it'll be interesting to see, what they say or how much they reveal. I just want to know how much of it gonna be true. I think after all this time, it's been Has it been 20 years? I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, I think it came out like 98. Excuse me. Yeah. So it had to be at least 20 years. If not 20, almost 20. So after all this time, if y'all still not on one accord, it gotta be some deep stuff. Now I ain't gonna lie. Anybody gonna put their hands on me. However, I'm also not gonna hold on to it for 20 years. We ain't gotta be friends, but I'm not even taking shots at you because a couple years ago, at the Soul Train Awards, they were giving Brandy, I'll give her some icon award. So she had like a medley performance where she was able to perform her greatest hits. And during that performance, she took a jab at Monica. And I'm just like, there's no way that I'm about to take a moment that's glorifying me and what I've done. I'm not about to ruin that moment by taking a shot at you. Because now that just shows that's taken away from my moment. I mean, clearly, yes, she did something to make me unhappy. I get that part. But if I'm losing my moment, taking away another moment of happiness for you, oh. Y'all seen that? I got crab meat everywhere. These things do not. I'm gonna come out today. But I never understood that. I know a little corn. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have got these. I don't know how you're supposed to eat them. So it's got the regular shrimp. That's easy to peel, because these ain't easy to peel. Okay, hold on. Hold on, shrimp. Okay, shrimp. All right, we got some more. Cool. That was good. I want this one. This one look like it was big. But what y'all think? Now, if we compare music, that's deep. Because now they both now had some cuts. They both had cuts. So I don't know how this verse is going to go. Now, we do know that with the verses, it's not it's not really a winner per se. But it's still fun, as the audience. It's fun to compare the hits. But I think Monica may have more hits than Brandy. She just may. She just might have more hits than her. I'm trying to think. They got Brandy got Almost Doesn't Count. Have You Ever? Then Monica could come in with For You I Will. She can come in with Angel of Mine. But then it's like when they get older and Monica bring out So Gone, what Brandy gonna hit her with? And my best friend was like, Brandy could come back to So Gone with What About Us? And I was like, you know what? That's a good one. That would be a good one. I still think So Gone would, win, but that'll be hit for hit. So yeah, as y'all see, I'm just all over the place. I ain't finishing one. Like one full cluster, I'm just bouncing around. So what do y'all think? And when I was reading social media, a lot of people were saying that they feel like Brandy's the better singer, but Monica's the better overall artist. I was like, that's a good way to look at, just seeing their comparisons and why they said what they said. I said, I can see why one would say that. I definitely think they're both, they're both good. Like they're both vocalists. So I can, I do agree that Monica may have had may have had more hits than Brandy. I do think that I agree with that. I do. Because there was a point in time where, one, Brandy put out no music. But then two, she put out music, but I think she was going through so much, like in her personal life, that her music was affected. I don't think she was able to put her all into her music like she did before. But that that Full Moon album, woo! Excuse me. Brandy. That was the album. But her 211 album, Brandy said, hold up. I've been going for a minute now. Back with a jump off. Because she did that. Now this new album, I'm not really going to speak on that. But, it was all over the place for me. Didn't really care for it. The story behind the album was great. The story. Music itself, wasn't much of a fan. But yeah, one of my favorite Monica songs. I got a couple. One of them is Still Standing. Woo! When she talked about how, she was dating somebody, he took his life right in front of her. I couldn't imagine that, y'all. Couldn't imagine that at all. Wouldn't want to imagine that, actually. And she was just talking about how she been through the storm. She had dirt on her name. I'm looking at her, she's still standing. Can't do nothing's gonna tear her down. And that's what I like, because trust me when I tell you, been there, done that. There were times where I felt like I was lower than low. Couldn't get no low. If there was a low that was lower than low, I was at that low. Like that's how I felt. But she said she let go and she let God. And that's why she's still thinking. But I don't know who, like what song Brandy would come back to still standing with. I think maybe if she do Scared or Beautiful. If she do Scared or Beautiful, that may be a good one. Because basically in that song she was just saying, you know, that she couldn't even look at her reflection. Like, she wouldn't look at her reflection, like she thought that low of herself. Like she's like, I'm scared of me. Like I'm scared of me. I'm scared to look at me. I'm scared to be beautiful. Like, and that's a word. Somebody said they scared of the person that they see when they look in the mirror. What? You know that's deep. You know you feel with self-hatred when you can't even look at yourself in the mirror. That's deep. Now that might be a good one. But I also want, what's another good song of Monica's? When Monica come out with You Should Have Known Better. Brandy best bet for You Should Have Known Better would be to hit it with Full Moon. Boom. Because Full Moon was a track. Y'all see this? Where we at the time, y'all? I'm dropping stuff. Hold on. Oh. Full Moon was definitely a track. I don't know. I do know this is going to be iconic. And this is for the culture, y'all. This is for the culture. And I'm ready for it. Y'all know the meat good when you ain't got to dip it. It'll be so good. Sometimes I don't even want to dip it because I just want to get the this is the sweetness from the meat. Y'all know snow crab is sweet. I'm about to go here now. Sign out. Sign out, sign out, sign out. Oh, goodness. Yeah, let me eat this and then eat this corn. I'm out of here. That good. All right, y'all. Y'all already know. I'm dropping stuff. Okay. That stuff everywhere. Oh my God. Anyway, If you're not already subscribed to the channel, hit the red button right there. Boom. Hit the bell right there. Boom. So you'll be notified each and every time I drop a video. But if you want to stay connected to AyooTravv, jump back into the description box, go down to the bottom. Boom. You're going to see me on social media. Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter, Instagram, all that. And follow. Leave me a comment on Instagram. Leave me a Instagram. Leave me a comment here. Do whatever. Let me know what's like, what's don't like, what you want to see, what you don't see, what you want to see, what you don't see, what you want to eat, what you don't eat. Other than that, it's been real. AyooTravv is out. Peace.